State and local health officials are currently monitoring a measles case right here in Pima County. The patient was diagnosed with the measles after traveling from Asia. So what's being done to stop the potential spread of the disease? The latest now in tonight's News 4 Tucson investigators report.
The last time we had a case of measles in Pima County was in 2015. Before that, we had an outbreak in 2008. That was, again, an individual who had traveled internationally, came back, and then there were 13 other cases connected to that individual.
According to the Pima County Health Department, the latest measles patient is a 1-year-old. State health officials say the child had recently traveled to Asia.
Unfortunately, this family may not have been aware, the area that they were traveling, that there had been cases of measles.
Measles is a highly contagious disease that spreads through the air when the infected person coughs or sneezes. It can be especially dangerous for young children. It's also preventable.
Measles is a vaccine preventable disease, and we know the best method of protection for measles is to get vaccinated. It not only protects the child, the family, but it protects the community.
Protecting the community against infectious diseases is also a top priority for the Department of Homeland Security. That includes monitoring undocumented immigrants who are currently being detained in Arizona. In fact, earlier this month, several hundred immigrant detainees in Eloy were quarantined for exposure to mumps and chickenpox.
They lack the same medical care that you and I and our children and families acquire. In the last 4 years, we spent over $100 million providing medical care for the migrants that have reached our borders. We have medical personnel that are now on site, particularly here in Tucson. We've got DHS medical doctors, nurses that are screening all the migrants that are coming into our custody.
We are hearing on a daily, almost weekly basis about the migrant families that are coming into our area. It's very important for them that they are assessing everyone who is coming across into to our community. If they are aware of, if they have seen something in the individuals that are coming or from the countries that they are coming from, they try to make sure that we are aware of what is the possibility. And thus far, we haven't seen anything in regards to that matter.
And for families who may be worried about potential vaccine side effects.
If a family chooses to refuse a vaccine, or if they would choose to say, I want to get this vaccine today, but I don't want to get this vaccine today, that's fine. Our purpose is to really provide education and support, and then it's up to them to make the choice that they are comfortable with for their family, for their child.
Bottom line, health officials say for people 12 months and older, getting vaccinated is the best defense against becoming the next measles patient.
We love to provide vaccinations. We have 3 clinics where we provide immunizations for both children and adults.
For more information about Pima County Health Department vaccinations, head to KVOA.com. And if you have something that you would like the News 4 Tucson investigators to investigate, email us at investigators@KVOA.com or call the News 4 Tucson investigators tip line. That number is 955-4444.